Hello, everybody. Welcome to Remember This. I'm your host, Denise Bolin, and this is a blast from the past. For those of my viewers that have been with me from 2020 and before that, you will recognize my former co-host, Caleb T. Johnson, is in the house. Hey.
Hey, hello, everyone.
And I just want to let everyone know not to confuse you with Caleb Johnson from American Idol. I'm sure you know about him.
Please.
You are Caleb T. Johnson.
I'm Caleb T. Johnson, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not a rock singer.
No, but you are one heck of a gospel singer.
Thank you. To God be
R&B music. Real good, real good. Hey, I don't know if you know that there's a movie out about Bob Marley now.
Yes, it's out right now. Yes.
Are you a fan? I mean, I was always a fan.
Yep.
Yeah. And now the movie really shows like his heart. Like he had a heart for his people. He had a heart for the Jamaican people. It was torn. There was two warring governments. You know, there was wars going on. This was in the 70s.
Yep.
And he tried to bring peace through his music.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I encourage
everyone to go see that movie.
That's true. And they tried to end his life because of that, because of doing positive stuff.
Yes, they did. Yep. Yes, they did. Absolutely. They tried to take him out. Yes. Well, his son, the movie starts with his son, Ziggy, I believe. Is it Ziggy?
Mm-hmm.
Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he says how he was on set from the beginning to the end of the making of this movie to make sure of its truth and accuracy. So it's really true to life, the story. And the actor that played him was phenomenal. Yeah, it was just I want to go out and get a Bob Marley album now because I never had him before. But just listening to his music, you know, in the movie, it's like I really want to start listening to his music again. I really do.
Yeah.
The Lord.
That is true. God. That is true.
He incorporated scripture, right, in his song.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. Hey, Patty and Leslie, thank you for joining. Viewers, thank you for being here. It's been a minute having you on with me. It feels good.
Yeah, it does.
So, for those that don't know who you are, take us back, because I love hearing this story about the four-year-old Caleb at the Broadway show. Do you remember?
Yeah,
how did you get interested? Yeah, take us back. How did you get interested in music?
Well, my parents took me to see a play called The Arms Are Too Short to Box with God. And there was a beautiful singer with the most powerful voice I've ever heard in my life. And her name is Jennifer Holliday. And at the time, she was 18 years old, and she sung and performed and mesmerized the crowd. And she really caught my attention. And then the whole show itself, I was like, wow, that's what I want to do. I want to be an entertainer, just like her, just like all those people in that play. And here I am today as a wedding singer, R&B recording artist, gospel singer, jazz singer. I do it all. I am a singer.
You even you tapped a little bit into the rock. Didn't you do Journey? I guess that's kind of soft rock.
A little bit,
Don't
yes.
Stop Believing. Would you consider that soft rock?
That's considered it's considered
pop?
half and half. It's considered
borderline.
Half and half. But I did, for a short period of time, like a couple of months, I worked with a rock band, an all-black rock band, like Living Color back in the days. Yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You have videos out? Do you have any footage of that?
No, unfortunately, I was just basically rehearsing with them, working on new material, and some outside manager came in and destroyed that whole friendship and all that stuff. So that didn't work out.
I'm going to ask you to remove your glasses only because the reflection. The glare. Right. And I don't want people being distracted by the glare and not listening to you.
Absolutely.
So okay, so you were interested in well, Broadway plays. I think at the age of 4, I think I told you when I first interviewed you back in like maybe 2016, was it?
Yep.
I'm like 4 years old, and you're telling your parents that you want to do that when you get older. I was like, at 4 years old, if they would have brought me to a Broadway play, I'd probably be under the chair, playing around, like, you know, for it to keep your attention
Right.
shows that you really, you know, you had a heart for it.
That play just changed my world. I'm talking about literally. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was just basically living on this earth until I saw that play, and then I was like, okay, that's it. That's what I want to do. I want to be just like that. I want to be on stage, perform. I want to basically heal people with the voice that God has given me.
Amen. Now, do you think that was part of God's plan? Like, you know, I always say God has a plan for all of us.
Absolutely.
You
Well,
know,
if you
not
think
all of us know what it is.
true,
We need to seek him. We need to ask him to show us. But do you feel like that was not a coincidence that your parents took you to this play? Do you feel it was part of God's plan to so you could be exposed to something that was really all along what you were meant to do?
Well, at that particular time, I didn't know at all. But now that I'm older, I kind of realize, yeah, because they could have took me to see any type of play, but it was a gospel musical that they took me to.
Yeah.
So everything basically lined it up, doing God's work.
Yeah.
Everything. So, you know, you can't run from what God has given you. You just got to
No.
take it and just keep moving with God.
Yeah. And he's very patient.
Absolutely.
He'll wait.
He'll wait.
He'll stand at the door and keep knocking, but he'll wait.
If you think about it, he got all the time.
He
He's
really
the creator
does.
of time.
Well, 1,000 years is like a day to him, right?
Right. True.
Or a minute. Who knows?
Yep.
Right. Wow. So, did you go to any kind of, you know, school where they taught you, you know,
Well,
singing, vocals?
luckily there was a performing arts center out in my town because I live in Freeport, Long Island. There's a there was a art center, a performing arts center called Dickinson Performing Arts, and they did musical theater, jazz, tap dancing, ballet. They did everything. And I met the wonderful Betsy Dickinson. Well, she passed away a couple of years ago, but she was the owner of the school, and she basically taught me everything because I just wanted to do musical theater, but she was like, no, 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 no. In my school, you're gonna learn everything. So I learned ballet, tap,
that's great.
everything. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, I was just talking with, I think it was my brother the other day. When you watch these old movies and you see like these actors and all of a sudden they start singing, they start dancing, because I don't know how it is today, but back in the day, if you were going to make it big, you had to be well-rounded. You had to know how to act, you had to know how to sing, you had to know how to dance. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Well, to be honest with you, that is still going on today, plus more. Not only do you have to know how to do all that, but you have to know the behind the scenes. You got to know how to be a host. Like, thanks to you for allowing me to be a co-host on your show. You know, be a producer. You got to learn how to write. You got to learn how to do a little music. If you know what I'm saying, you got to know every aspect of everything.
Yeah. Speaking of hosting my show, were you watching the Super Bowl? Were you watching the commercials?
Yes.
Did you see anybody you recognize? Mr. T?
Yes, I saw Mr. T.
For those that don't know, Caleb was our Mr. T. He would do these skits, right, for our show.
Yep.
So come on, give us a line, Caleb. Give us a line.
I pity the fool who don't watch. Remember this with Denise Bowen.
Love it. I love it. Oh, that's great. That's great times. Great times. We're gonna get back into the studio one of these days, and we're gonna do more skits.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's time. It's definitely time. Yeah. So okay. you started producing your own songs after that? You started writing your own songs?
Well, not producing, but writing. And then I got
Okay.
with some people who knew how to play the keyboard and stuff like that. And they helped me out, and we just co-wrote a song together. Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
It was wonderful. I love it. I love the process of creating something that could be a masterpiece once it's done.
How
Mhm.
exciting is it, Caleb, to hear your song? Like, you know, whatever, you're scrolling through a site or I don't know, and just you hear your song, or your songs are out on iTunes and you see like all these people are listening to your music. What does that feel like?
Well, I'm still thanking God for the opportunity. I was on a local radio show, and they played my song, and I was literally at work, and
Awesome.
I turned to the station. Luckily, because certain places they won't be able to play, because it's a local station, so only certain places will be able to hear it. So I turned it on, and they was playing other songs, and I was just minding my business and just doing what I had to do to, at work. And then all of a sudden they said, "We got this new artist by the name of Caleb T. Johnson, and he's about to perform his song." I flipped.
Isn't that awesome?
I flipped. I screamed and I hollered. I pulled the car over to the side. I jumped out, started dancing.
You know what it sounded like you just said, right?
What?
It sounded like you just said, and we're going to play his song, I Flipped.
I know.
So that's a title for another song.
Right.
Oh, but that's that exciting, right? That must
Absolutely.
be so exciting.
It was the most amazing feeling ever. Literally.
Because you know what it is? To me, it's like, yeah, it's great when you're blessed, when people bless you, but I'd rather bless people. Like I get more out of doing something for others, putting a smile on someone else's face. So, that's my joy. So yeah, just getting your music, because your music is very encouraging, and you came out with music during the lockdown.
Yeah.
The lockdown did not stop you, right?
Nope.
You came out with a few singles, right?
A few singles, and that's only because of the grace of God, because he allowed me to continue to keep doing what he put inside me, and that's to sing and record. And and there was nobody to stop me. And I was able to push it out there. I was able to, just do my thing, and it did well on YouTube and everywhere.
Yeah, it did. So I want to play one of your songs. Is this your latest song?
This is my latest single. Yes.
Okay. Put my glasses on now. Oh my goodness. It's the age. The age creeps up on you. Do you know?
Yes,
and I'm not afraid to tell the whole world, in a few months, I'm not going to be 50 something anymore. It's a weird feeling, Caleb. It's a weird feeling.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a blessed feeling. It's a blessed feeling, because guess what? You're still able to walk, stand, talk, and do whatever you need to do when you was in your 50s. Now, at the new age, you're still doing the same thing.
Very true.
That's a blessing.
Very true. I will accept. I received that. That's very true.
And that's the name of the new song you're going to hear. It's called "Blessed."
Get out. All right. Oh wow. All right. Here we go. All right, guys. I'm going to share my screen. I can't wait. Okay. Share my screen. Make sure the audio is on. And this is called "Blessed." Here we go.
Welcome to the Achieving Nirvana Experience, Mr. Caleb T. Johnson in the house. What's going on, man?
I'm feeling really good, Nirvana. Blessed.
Yeah, you're saying blessed. Blessed is such a wonderful word. I need you to elaborate a little bit on how blessed you are.
I'm here at the same place again, but I'm enjoying who I am. Being blessed to still live a dream that God created for me, only for me. so I can live and enjoy my life. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
For those who do not know who you are, what are you trying to put out there in the world today as far as your music is concerned?
What I'm trying to bring out there to the world, I just want to bring positivity and just to enjoy who you are and what you are, and just live life to the fullest. And yes, a lot of people don't know who I am.
I'm here at the same place again, but I'm enjoying who I am. Being blessed to still live a dream that God created only for me, so I can live and enjoy my life. So just standing here thinking on how many things have passed, so many things have changed, but yet I'm still here with my producer friend recording me.
I would like you to tell everybody where you've been. What is your music history looking like right now?
I got with a play called Mama I Want to Sing. Had the opportunity to travel all over the world with them. And then through there, I became a wedding singer. And through that, has given me the opportunity to literally live this dream without waiting on anybody to tell me what I need to do and how to do it.
I'm so blessed, yeah. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Thank you, God. I'm so grateful that I still live this dream, that I still breathe this dream, that I still flow from this dream. I'm so blessed. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm feeling. I'm feeling. I'm feeling. I'm feeling.
Wow. That is so awesome. I'm blessed just listening to that. Oh my
Wow,
God.
thank you.
God is so good. God is so
He's
good.
amazing. He's amazing.
Wow.
He's amazing. Straight up.
He really is.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You're a star on God's stage, which I think is so much more important than being part of the masses. And you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have anyone controlling your music.
Absolutely.
It's the
He's a
Lord. The Lord
yeah.
the Lord is the one that's in control. Yeah.
Woo! To
Yeah.
God be the glory. To God be the glory.
To God be the glory. Because so many people, they want to make it big. I mean, take Katy Perry. Katy Perry's father, pastor, she grew up singing in the church.
Right.
Wanted to be a superstar. So what did she do? She said, I signed my soul to the devil. She literally said it, to be a superstar.
Well, I would never do that. That's a backlash. That I would not even want to attempt to even answer that.
Yeah, no.
No.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? You're a star on God's stage, and it's not just a career. It's a ministry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So we got
And I'm
Sherry
glad
on in the chat said beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I
On the
truly
screen.
appreciate that.
Thank you for that.
Well, you know what? To still piggyback off of what you just said, um, another opportunity it's about to take place for me to take me to another level. I basically text someone back in Christmas just to wish them a Merry Christmas. And he called me back and was like, Caleb, I'm glad you texted me because a song that me and him recorded about 17 years ago is now going to be released, hopefully worldwide, all
Oh
over the world.
wow,
This coming, I don't want to
that's
say
amazing.
when, but it's coming out. It's coming out very soon. It's coming out
And
very soon.
17 is a very good number. I love that. I love that.
Yes. And it was a Christian song called Let the Joy of the Lord fill the room. And it's a dance song. It's a house gospel dance track.
Nice.
And everybody overseas in London is like requesting the song. So he calls me up after I text him to say, Caleb, can we release this song? I was like, please, let's do this.
This is
So an
great.
independent label out here in America called Soul and Spirit is going to distribute and promote the song.
That is awesome. I am so happy for you. That is awesome news. That is awesome news. Can't wait.
Yeah, and the producer that produced that record with me, his name is DJ Frankie C. And the owners of the record, I'm sorry,
No,
go ahead.
no. Do we know his work? Do we know anything he's produced?
Yes, he's out there. All you got to do is type in DJ Frankie C. He got
Nice.
massive dance records out.
Wow.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool. See, when you're obedient, right?
Mm-hmm.
God will take he'll grow your ministry. He'll grow.
Absolutely.
You know, you're not going to stay stagnant.
Right.
When
But
we
you
do it
got
on
to,
our own, sometimes, you know what I mean? Now we're not going
right.
anywhere.
Right.
We're running into brick walls.
Because you know what? You have to learn you got to learn how to stand and just know that God will do and just let him do it and just keep living life, but know that it's done. It's done and he will do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Were there ever times where you got discouraged and didn't
Yes,
think that it would go
I'm
anywhere?
human.
Tell
I'm
us.
human. I'm
Tell us.
human. Yes,
I've been there. I'm sure
yes.
we've all been there.
Because I kind of suspected that this song wasn't, the newer song that's about to come out, Let the Joy. I thought that song will probably never see the light of day. So I kind of like chucked it, But God knew the right timing and everything. So praise God.
Yeah, and that's it. It's God's timing, which is the perfect timing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's very exciting. Yeah. So you're a New Yorker. I'm a New Yorker. Everyone's saying run, run, run. I mean, what is your take on it? Do you think that, New York is going to get worse, or do you think things will turn around? I don't know if you heard, Caleb, but there's supposed to be a ban on trucks coming into New York, and they're saying stock up on food. Did you hear that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you didn't hear that? Yeah.
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, you know what? The Bible tells you everything what's going to happen. You just got to stay in God, because what are you going to do? You can't run. Where are you going to hide?
Well, I think it's going to be to the point where it doesn't matter where you go.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing you can do but stay more focused on the Creator.
Right.
Stay more focused on Him. So, because the bottom line is that when we all leave from this earth, those who are believers are going to heaven.
Yeah. And when we walk through that valley, he's right there with us.
He's right there with us.
He really is.
Yes.
I could attest to that. Many
I know.
valleys that I have walked through, and he was carrying me.
Still carrying. Yes.
He
Look
wasn't
at you.
walking next to me. He was carrying me.
Carrying.
Yes.
Yes.
God is so good.
And you can see it. And you can see it because you don't look like you have any battle scars. You know, people will look at you and look like, oh, Denise had a healthy life.
Yeah.
No problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
That ain't
some kind of, well, you know what? People in my own family kind of think like that. Oh, she didn't have it so hard.
Right.
Because they don't know.
They don't know.
Or because I'm so resilient. My aunt said to me one time, well, you're a lot stronger than like your siblings, you know, but no, I'm not.
Nope.
God is stronger.
God is stronger.
Not me. I'm not taking credit. Yeah.
I got someone that loves me, that's willing to be my manager throughout it all.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, I am so glad that I brought you on, and
thanks for having
hoping
me.
that we can, maybe do something on a regular basis, and like
we should
share your music. I want to share it. Do you have another video before we go that I could share with everyone? What do you think?
I do, but you have to go on to my website. You have to go on.
And that's another thing. Can you tell everybody like how they can find your music?
Yes, you can go to youtube.com/ride with the word ride and the word with together. So it's ride with and the number 9.
Okay. Caleb T. Johnson. How about if I pick one? Should I pick one?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
I have a wedding song called I Choose You.
I was just looking at that one, and I do love that one. And Valentine's Day was a few days ago, so I think
absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Let's share this great video. Wait. Okay, here we go.
As I stand here, emotion overcomes me like a roaring river flowing downstream, like the sounds of waves crashing on the shore, sounds of traffic never ending, drum beating the way I feel when I'm with you. That's what's going on inside my heart for you on this day. I choose you. I choose you. You're the center of my thoughts and I choose you. There's no other way you that can clean your eyes. I choose you. With this freedom, I will show your eyes. I choose you. Bolts of lightning, sparks of excitement. As I'm standing here, looking into your eyes. Thoughts of our future together starts to form as God's ray of vision shining down on us, showing me the things that we are about to embark. Yes, that's what's going on inside my mind for you on this day. I choose you. I choose you. The center of my thoughts and I choose you. There's no other that can complete your eyes. I choose you. Quick and free, I will show your eyes. I choose you. As the vows were said, a sea of doves fills the air as we gaze in a kiss and roar of praise fills the air. inside my heart for you on this day. I choose you. I choose you. I'm not gonna lie. I choose you. There's no nobody you that can bring me right. I choose you. When you're free, I will show you right. I choose you. I choose you. You're the center of my life. I choose you. There's no other that can bring me right. I choose you. When you're free, I will show you. I choose you. Oh.
Oh, yeah, you. Right. I can't hear you. Gotta unmute.
Sorry
There you
about that.
go.
Sorry
That's
about that.
okay.
That's the dance music. No, the dance version of the song "I Choose You."
Oh, you had one that was like a slower song. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's
That one got
slower.
me going.
Yeah.
I like that. That
Yeah.
was good. So you're
Thank
also on
you.
iTunes?
Yes, I am. I'm also on iTunes, Amazon.com, everywhere.
I'm gonna put the links in the description below. That's awesome.
I'm on
That's awesome.
Spotify. You can check me out on Spotify. You can check me out on Tidal. I am literally everywhere. Streaming services, all different types.
Now, is there anything you want to share with the viewers? Anything you've recently gone through that you felt like God's like really lifted you up out of? Anything like that?
Well, I can tell you this. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, I just want people to know that God is amazing and God can heal you and bring you back and put you back to normalty, if that's a word.
I'll accept that as a word. Yep. Yep.
About 5 months ago, I caught a stroke. I caught a mild stroke, but a mild stroke is still bad.
Yeah.
And it took me out for a minute. But look at God. Look at me. I'm still here. I'm able to sing. I wasn't able to eat for about a month because my throat closed. Yeah, it was it was wild, but God was with me throughout it all, because let me tell you something. The devil was trying to say, oh, this and that, this is not going to work. All this stuff is, everything is going to get bad. But
Yeah.
I stayed focused on God, and here I am today.
Praise God.
So,
And the reason, and thank you for sharing that. And the reason I
no
wanted you to
problem.
share that is because we're hearing so much is happening to people today, and not just old people, only young people. And a lot of people having heart attacks and strokes and
Yeah.
mysteriously dying, and cancer is so rampant, and it's a scary time.
And you know what? I truly got to say, it's the stuff
Yeah,
that's in the food. It's the stuff that's in the food.
absolutely. I'm
You
so glad
know,
you said that.
it's the stuff that's in the food.
I was just reading an article, and you guys can look it up. Cheerios. The oat Cheerios is oat cereal. The Quaker, the oatmeal. They're saying
Mhm.
these foods have some kind of chemical in them. And
Yes.
see, I don't even understand why the FDA approves certain levels of these chemicals, but the chemicals are in our food. Like,
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna give you guys. This is gonna be good for you guys. You're gonna like this. Christy Bo is in the chat. My daughter, say hi.
Hey.
And they're not my sponsor or anything, but there's an app, and it's called Yuck. It's YUK, and you take this app and you scan. You take it when you go to the supermarket. You scan any product, and it will tell you out of 100 what it scores and what's in it, and how bad it is or how good it is. And it is amazing when you see some of these products. Like, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this. Okay, so the first one is water. Okay, so the water is scoring 100 out of 100 because water is good, right? But then I picked up these croissants. They look yummy, right? I didn't use the app until I got home. When I scanned the croissants, it was 1, the lowest you could get, the most terrible rating you could get, 1 out of 100 for these croissants. You know why? The additives, the chemicals,
Ooh,
all the fat, the saturate, and it breaks it down. So, guys, I recommend this app
the
to you. Like
salt.
I said,
The
I
salt.
am not a lot of salt. Here it is. You guys could see it. I think it's a carrot. Can you see that? It's called YUKA. I call it yucca. It could be yucca. Get the app. Turn it on when you're going food shopping and scan these barcodes and see what is in the foods that we're
True.
buying. Yeah.
True.
Because
I'm glad somebody came up with that concept.
it's
awesome.
Oh, it's great.
It's awesome.
Our friend Joanne told me about it. I was on the phone with her one day, and her husband's looking. She's talking to me, and her husband's looking at prize. He's like, "No." I was like, "What's he saying?" No, he's putting items back on the shelf because we have this app, and it's telling us if it's bad or good. He's like, "No," putting the products back. But it's in the food, it's in the water.
It's everywhere.
It's in the chemtrails. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So you know what? And this is the key. Keep our immune systems healthy. And we've talked about this. You keep your immune systems healthy so we can fight whatever is coming our way. Because right now they got disease X coming our way, which is any kind of disease, whatever it is. So they're already planning for that. So we got to keep our immune systems healthy. So important.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, well, Christy, she says, "Love you, Caleb." Gonna put that on the
Love
screen.
you too, Christy.
Now, when we talked to you a few months ago, you weren't up for the karaoke. Are you up for karaoke?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We're ready for that. We're ready for a visit from you, Caleb. Come over and we'll do some karaoke.
Well, now that I have, now that there are some changes going on, I have free time to do that karaoke with you.
Yes, you do. Because God, you know what? Yeah, God is making changes.
Oh, and I forgot. There's one more thing.
Tell me. There's no hurry. I'm not rushing you.
Oh, okay. I before I got sick, I was working on a podcast called the Trench Story Chronicles, where it's basically me talking to people who are in the arts, who are doing multimedia like yourself,
right?
People that's in this business, to just talk about their story on how they made it through.
I like that.
And I would love for you to be my first interview.
I'm honored. I am honored, and I will be there any day.
Yes.
I would love to be interviewed by you.
Hopefully, I'm going to launch that in April or May, God willing. Yes,
that sounds great.
Absolutely,
I love it. It's like going through the trenches. Like, what did it take for you? What did you have to go through to get where you are today?
Because you know what? People need to hear that. People need to know, how did you make it? How did you make
absolutely to encourage
encourage somebody? Yes. Wow, you went through that to get to where you are right now. Wow.
You know what I loved, and I don't know if it was the 80s or it was the 90s. I know you're younger than me, but maybe it was pop-up videos. And I think it was on MTV.
It was on
MTV. Play a music video.
Pop-up videos, yes.
Pop-up videos.
Yep.
And you would get like backstories. Like they would show like the guitarist, he was part of this band before he joined this band, or
absolutely. Or how they created the video. Right.
And so that's why, that's why I always said to myself, when I interview people, I'm always going to get backstories, because people want to hear backstories. They want to know this stuff that you don't ordinarily talk about,
That's true.
Yeah.
And that's going to be my podcast show, talking about your story.
I love it. Well, I got a long story. Everyone says I should write a book. One of these days.
You should. I think you should.
I was like, you know what? I really have to start because I'm starting to forget some of my memory. No joke, but I'm starting to forget some of these. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'd better start writing this stuff down.
Woo! And can
No,
I tell you, I'm kind of like almost there too, because
it's
now
terrible.
certain things I used to remember. I used to remember the date, the time, the year. Now it's like, okay, when did that happen? Okay, I don't know.
It's true. It's like
Yeah.
I'll go to tell a story that I've told probably like 100 times before. And my kids are going to regret this. Oh, mom, you told us that story already. Mom, we heard that story already. Well, one of these days I'm not going to remember that story. So they should appreciate when I tell my stories. But lately, like I've been telling stories that I've told like 100 times, but I'm forgetting details. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, you know? So definitely, it's I think it's going to be a great podcast. Where are you going
Thank
to
you so
stream it on?
much.
You going to stream it on YouTube?
Right now, me and my producer are trying to figure that out, but I think he knows more than I do because I'm still like in beginner stages, trying to get everything together and stuff. So it may be on this streamline right here.
Well, StreamYard is like your studio. StreamYard is like CTV.
Oh, okay.
So StreamYard is like CTV where you're gonna, produce it, and then you need your platform. So I love Rumble. YouTube, I put my entertainment videos. Anything that I think that they're not gonna, agree to, I don't put there. But you got Getter is another one. BitChute, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Rumble, I'm on BitChute, and Truth
Okay.
Social. Yeah. TikTok, I really haven't dabbled with. I know you tried to get me into TikTok a long time ago, and I never really like got into it. Like, I don't know.
Well, TikTok is it's good, but it has its side effects. You know what I'm saying? But it's good because they're now giving you like 10 minutes to do whatever that needs to be done, but that's about it.
Yeah, because it used to
Here you
be
could be on for about an hour, 2 hours. You know what I mean?
absolutely. Yeah. Well, I think that's probably why I never really used it, because in the beginning, wasn't it like 60-second videos or something?
It was only 60-second videos.
That's
That's
why I
it.
never
Yeah.
really.
Yep.
Yeah. Because the way I talk, and I'll be in the middle of a sentence, it'll be like
Right. Because there's a lot going. There's a lot
there's
that
a
you
lot
need
going
to
on.
say.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, you are very close friends with a very popular hip hop artist who likes to wear a lot of gold around his neck, big chains. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
How's he doing?
He's doing wonderful. To
Yeah.
those who don't know, it's the legendary Flava Flav.
Flav. How'd you meet him?
I'm good friends with his niece,
Okay.
and because of that, he converted me into the family. So now I am his nephew, and he called, yeah, I'm his nephew, and he said, "You call me by my first name."
I
So I
love
call
that.
him uncle. I call him uncle. I can't say the first name, but I call him uncle. But
There
then
you
when
go.
I'm around people, I say Uncle Flav.
I love it. I love it. And then when you go to his part of town, you go and you visit, right?
Yes, and
Yeah, that's
I'm
awesome.
no lie. He gives me and my friend the red carpet treatment.
Aw,
Yes, it's amazing. The man is
nice.
incredible.
Nice. Well, I don't want to say keep your fingers crossed because I don't believe in luck, but
Nope,
pray
me neither.
because I am trying to get Gloria Gaynor on. She
She's
just came
coming.
out with a documentary. I'm trying to
She's
get
coming.
her.
She's coming.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Can I tell you a story?
Please.
I'm gonna be quick. I
Okay.
went to see a friend of mine that I
Okay.
performed with years ago.
Yeah.
She now sings with Gloria Gaynor.
She does.
She now sings with Gloria Gaynor. Yes.
Wow.
So, and her and her husband called me, and they was like, because they got their own band started, and they was like, if we do a couple of gigs are you going to be available if we call you? And I was like, please, yes, call me.
Yes.
I would love to do it.
Yes. Can I be in the audience?
I know.
Oh, do you
But
need
you never
somebody to
know.
like
You never
carry your
know.
microphone? I'll do that.
I know. You never know. Gloria Gaynor may be there, and I was like, hey, Gloria. But
I
I
was
believe in
at an
that.
event where she was there.
But,
I was
but,
next to her for like all of 2 minutes. She's
but you
beautiful.
know what? Just put it out there and just give it to God and watch.
Yeah.
You don't even have to worry.
Her music was so instrumental in my life.
I hear you.
And so many women, not just women, but anyone that's gone through any kind of like heartbreak.
Right. Absolutely.
She really got us through. Like,
Absolutely.
what? You can get through this. You're not going to lay down on the floor and die.
Yep.
You're not going to crawl under a rock and give up on life. You can get through this. Very encouraging.
That's true. That is true. And you know what? It was so funny. When the song was presented to her, it was only supposed to be the B-side of the record. Those who remember back in the days when the records, they had an A-side and a B-side.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The A-side was the one that went on the radio.
Right. Well, she took the song to Studio 54, right? And they played it, and they loved it. Because the record company thought that the song was okay. But you should sing this song. Yeah, it was another song.
Really?
I think the name of that song was called Substitute, if I'm correct.
Which I never even heard of, but I Will Survive. Everybody's heard of.
Yeah, but, well, being that she knew some of the people at Studio 54, she put the song, she was like, play this record out here and see what the crowd will think of, how the crowd will react. And they loved it. They loved it.
I remember dancing to that song in the clubs. I remember.
Right. And the rest is history.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
And
now
she was on Soul Train. She was on American Bandstand. She was everywhere. Solid Gold Hits, I think. Dance Fever.
Yes. And still, even after 45 years that song came out, the song is still relevant today, and she can still travel the world and get massive fans to see her live.
Awesome.
Today.
Awesome. Well, she's got a documentary out, and that's one of the reasons that I want to have her on to promote this documentary.
Well, I'm in agreement with you. She's coming.
It's called I Will Survive.
Yes, she's coming.
Lord will. I always say, Lord, you know what? I always say God gets me my guests, because I will put it out there, and I will talk to certain people, and they say yes, but then it doesn't happen. And there are other people, they say yes, and it does happen. And I just leave it all up to God.
Absolutely.
Who he wants to come on the show, and it's okay.
Right. He will handle it. He will handle everything.
Yeah. Because I would love to get to do pop-up videos. I would love to get the backstory on her. Love to get
right?
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Well, Caleb, I love you so much. So great to see you. I love seeing us side by side again. This is awesome. We got to do it again, and I can't wait to do your show. Any final thoughts for the viewers?
Just look out for the news. Well, my song right now, my current song, Blessed. Check it out. It's on iTunes. It's on Amazon.com. I also got a video, as you saw earlier. But the new song, Let the Joy, will be out soon. I will be promoting that once I get the okay from the record label.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay, and I'm going to put those links in the description below the video.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
And we'll talk soon.
Absolutely. Okay. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you for watching, guys. God bless.
God bless.
Well, guys, please don't forget to go to rememberhealth247.com. Now, let me just tell you a little bit something about this pet club. It's Pet Club 247. It was born out of a desire to give your pets the long, healthy, happy lives that they deserve. And we make natural supplements, healthy diet, accessible and affordable to every pet parent as well. So that being said, think about it. What we were just talking about with Caleb about what they're putting in our food. They're also putting stuff in the pet food. Dangerous chemicals, dyes, fillers in the pet food. These dogs and cats should live a lot longer than what they are living if it wasn't for the food, the stuff that's in the food. So, you know, we don't want to give them dangerous chemicals and stuff in their food. So what we want to do is we want to give them something that's going to keep them alive a lot longer and healthy too. So that's where rememberhow247.com comes in, because we took the Coriolus Versicolor mushroom, which builds up your immunity, builds up your immune system, and put it in pet biscuits and treats for your animals. It's not just for dogs, it's for cats. If you have a farm, it's for horses too. And also for people, we have capsules, tablets, it's in coffee, and it's in cookies. So go to rememberhealth247.com, check it out. And mypillow.com, up to 80% off now if you use the promo code Denise. So go check out those amazing products. Okay, guys, please like and subscribe to me on YouTube and Rumble and share this video. And I hope you were blessed. Until next time, I love you and God bless you.